To add some competition to the game, you can include an on-screen timer that shows players how long they take to complete a game. We're going to click on the variable section, and if we haven't added a variable for timer, I simply type in make a variable, call it timer, make it for all the sprites, and click OK. Make sure the time variable is checked off. Now, what we want to do under sensing is when the game starts, if it's been played before, we want to make sure, just like setting the score to 0 to start the game, we want to reset the time. So the timer is reset. This means we make sure we're in the player sprite. I did not clarify that. So before doing the sensing, make sure you're on the player sprite, and this is the algorithm that you're working on. Make sure the reset timer is between the set score and the forever loop. We want this to happen before everything that continues on and on with the player goes. You just need to reset the timer once. By copying timer to the variable time, each trip around the loop will now display the time at the on the stage. But the moment the player wins or loses, the time stops being updated and the code will be stopped. At the bottom, we need to go back to the variables and grab the set time. So it's all the way at the bottom by itself, not in the if-thens, but just at the bottom above the forever loop. This is the last thing you want it to do forever before it checks for the score. So I want time, and I want it to be set to timer. So I have to go back to sensing and find timer. Here it is. I put it here, and there's my timer. It's going, and it's going, and it's going. There is how you make a timer for your game.